got the point? So custom-made cycles in CSSD is not allowed anymore. I have cycles here. You want to increase the washing time. Okay, increase the drying time in the sterilizer. But make your own cycle, which we cannot guarantee. As example, I will tell you. Before this kind of machines, we have a getinge called Decomat, 86 series. I was very young. I was service engineer. One of the guys, he told me, I need a drying cycle. Sorry, the liming cycle.
Deliming cycle.
Okay.
I was about to ask you that. I was just waiting to finish this one.
He told me I need the liming cycle. The liming cycle, what is mean? You put water inside with acidic detergent to clean the chamber. And then it drain the water, and then maybe 5 minutes drain, and then khalas.
What we do for the washing machine.
Yes, exactly. The liming. I went for a call. I was service engineer that time, so I went for a call, maybe at 6 o'clock, and he went to open. It was government hospital. I will not say the country, but it is not here. Okay, the guy was putting the instruments in the liming cycle.
It's very fast.
Why? Wash, dry, finished. No disinfection, no detergent, nothing.
That cycle is only used to clean the chamber.
Clean the chamber.
And as he was talking about the cleaning, I was expecting him to talk that one.
At that time, these machines were not that much computerized, because now the deliming cycle you have
Computerized.
to put password to start it. So when you put password, it's your signature that you know that this is the liming cycle. It's not getting a problem, it's your problem. That's why we have this complication. Why password? Why every time password? And why the password is 6 digits? Why? Because the password is your signature. So the responsibility again will go out from me to you. Why? You put the password. And then you got to know that these items are not disinfected. And the deliming cycle no more can open from here, it will open from the other side.
And a very good technology, the password will expire in 3 weeks. And every 3 weeks, the getinge will give the password.
Yes.
And it is not for the end user, only for the service engineer.
Yes. And there are also password for the supervisor.
Yeah, for supervisor. Every 3 weeks, it will get updated.
Why we are not complicating things? We are making things safe. Please don't see that this is complication and why in the old ages. Why? Because now if somebody got any infection in the hospital, you know what noise will be happening. Now everything is on the media, blah, blah, blah. We have certificates, you have your ISO, you have also your accreditation. Nobody wants to compromise any of his, we can say, work and repetition by having any kind of this kind of things. Okay? So items will come out of the machine, this door will open if it is complete cycle only. If it is complete cycle only, and then you can open the door will open automatic, you leave the items to cool down, and then you have the trolley, you do the trolley here, and then you put the items, leave it to cool down, or even take it out, put it here to cool down, and then you start the inspection. Okay? So if you go to the other side, which of course we cannot go to the other side, you can see here, these are the cycles which we have here. This machine, in case in the future, you got the robotic surgery, the Da Vinci as example, we have special legs for it, and this machine can take the endorest, what we call the 4 arms of the robot. And you have here the cycle, you select the cycle, and then you start. Open door, close door, start program, and then this is the printer, and then you have on the other side program switch.
What we do is, once we finish this side, we just take to have a look on the other side.
No, I also want them to see the detergent and see the tubes and all of this kind of things. Okay? So the machine also got 2 fans here to dry. So the instruments supposed to come here dry. If you want more dryness, you can ask the service engineer to increase the drying time for you. Or some people, because they have also plasma
We have
sterilizer.
a proper exhaust, and we have an additional fan with the exhaust
Okay.
to exhaust the pressure of the exhaust.
Some hospitals, especially when they have plasma sterilizer, they have separate dryer. It's up to you, you have to know. But because of tubular instruments, especially, it will never get dry inside the ocean, by the way, if you have anesthesia hold and so on. Okay, items will come out here. You will start here the inspection and packing. You put your items. You have supposed to hear the lens.
You have
Okay, you have it here. With the light, you see if you have any kind of soil remaining, if you have any kind of pitting, erosion, you check the functionality, if you have recessive, you check if it's coming free or not. What are the things which you can find on this instance? Sometimes
Nice.
not really well.
I have a small.
What is this?
The most
Small no, for the ink.
there are two things which are very critical at this machine. One of them is not the wash. One of them is not the wash. The two critical things in the CSSD, which is even more important than the machine itself, than you as technician and even biomedical engineers, is the water. Everything is done here by you. Your sterilant is the water. Your media for cleaning is the water. So if the water quality is bad, everything here is bad. And what will be much thing affected? Your instruments and the chamber of the sterilizer, and I will tell you what. These are the two main things which will be affected, the washer not, but the chamber of the sterilizer and the instruments. Okay? So, water quality. Detergent dose. Is the dose okay or no? Sometimes it gets me frustrated that I go to CSSD and in many cases, I'm sorry to say this, the CSSD technicians are not decision makers in selecting the detergent, and this is very wrong. Why? The guys will come, I'm from X company, I come with 2 gallons. Hello sir, I go to the purchase department. Hello sir, good morning sir. Can you please try this samples? Free samples, I'll take 3 samples, take 1, put here, put the hose. It never works like this. Every company, they have different dose inside the machine. I have to readjust the machine. So every time you are changing the brand of the detergent, you have to call the service engineer to reprogram the dose according to the new detergent. This machine, when it comes out from the factory, it's calibrated on getinge detergent. But I'm not dictating you to use getinge. It's up to you. Okay, but if you will change, you have to reprogram the machine and validate the cycle with soil test. You got the point? Okay, if again you change the, as example, Prostelitica from Stilis, and then you got it from Matrix, and then you got another detergent from Borartimi or whatever. Every time I change, I have to change the program. Okay, and even sometimes if you change the kind, as example, I'm using now enzymatic detergent, and I decide to use alkaline detergent. We as getinge, we have to change a hose inside the machine. Otherwise, it will get stiff and it will not take the proper amount of detergent. So, think 100 times before you change the detergent. And you have to call the service engineer from the company to reprogram the machine. So the main 2 things in this machine, water quality, which has to be checked every now and then. I advise that if you have any kind of tap and very small device, we call it conductivity meter. But it's small like this. It's like this, like ruler. You put it inside the water, it measure the conductivity of the water. If it is more than 30, then I have problem with the water. And you have kind of sample. This is for
We
the
have
CSSD.
TDS meter, so we check with the TDS of the RO.
TDS.
For the water.
Okay, yes, okay.
TDS.
Total dissolved salts. Okay.
Yeah, total dissolved solvent. So we do with that one. So our water quality is less than 12 ppm.
Fantastic. Okay, this has to be checked on every now and then. Why? Because if in the CSSD they found that they have problem with the washing, the first thing they check the washer, check the detergent, check the water, check the detergent, and then check the washer. The third thing to check is the wash. Okay? Now the items are here, you are checking, everything is okay. I'll start packing, let's go to this side.
We can have a seat over this.
And you can sit for some times and get used to standing. So, okay. It's better. indicator, please.
Guys, you can take the plasma tracer.
Wait.
And take. You have to cool it down. Can I put the instruments inside the sterilizer box?
Put the chair and sit here.
Can I put the instruments inside the sterilizer box? Keep your hand, you don't put the instruments directly in the water inside the pouch of the sterilizer. Items has to cool down. Why I will tell you. But items has to cool down. If even you can tolerate the 90 degrees of the instruments, okay, and you can pack, you cannot. You have to let the items cool down. So here, according to your system here, you don't have to lock here, right? No, you don't have. You get again the packing list of the items, you start to pack according to the packing list, and then you start to fix everything back. As example, close the gift. So things which can take 4 to 5 trays inside the washer, maybe it's one container inside the sterilizer. That's why sometimes it's logic to have washers more than sterilizers. 3 washers to sterilizer, not 3 sterilizers to wash. Why? Because items inside the washer are spreading all. Why? Because they cannot put on each other. Okay, you have to dismantle everything inside the washer, but inside the sterilizer you again put everything back, so it will take less volume here. So all the time we have more washers than the sterilizer. Okay, so you put the items, everything back, okay, and then you start putting it inside the sterilizer. When you are packing, you're putting, when you are doing the check and care, you are using lubricant. You are using lubricant inside the machine and lubricant on the packing table. Okay, when you are using lubricant, you have to know that this oil will remain till the sterilization phase. This oil will compromise the sterilization or not. All of this kind of companies, if you tell them, hi, Dr. Maha, okay, I need certificates that your oil will not cause any trouble in the sterilization process, because maybe this oil coating will not allow the sterilization of the innocence, the surface which is sprayed on. So all companies, they have this kind of things. That's why we don't buy cheap things. Okay? We don't buy cheap things. When we are packing, either you are packing in Taiwan if you are using the hydrogen peroxide sterilizer, or you are packing in this kind of thing. Okay? The mechanism of this kind of things that steam will come from here, penetrates, go inside, okay, and it will sterilize here. When it will cool down, the pores which are in this paper will be blocked. So no air can go anymore and it will work as barrier. So what keeps the items sterile is this paper. All of this CSSD or all of your investments in getting a machine, getting a sterilizer, low temperature, indicators, people, painting, mashallah, you have very nice setup, okay, can be compromised because this is cheap product. If you buy it from whatever company which you don't know, this is the thing which keep your items sterile. Okay, so that's why we don't pack anymore in gowns in this green towels, because it's not barrier. This is the item which is only keeping your items sterile. Okay, so I have to get a very good, you can say, brand for this one. It's not old paper. Okay, so it has to be a good brand. We are using this if I'm wrapping this paper. So this is your wrapping material. And then if I put tape like this. So this is also wrapping material, have the same mechanism like this surface. Okay, so it will penetrate, it will get penetrated by the steam, and then once it cools down, okay, it will the pores here or the holes here will be blocked, not allowing any kind of air to come inside and contaminate the item. Okay, so this is wrapping material, and we put tape on this one just to make it close. And this tape we call it type 1 chemical indicator, and you speak about chemical indicator. So this is the tape, we call it type 1 chemical indicator. Okay, inside the tray or inside the pouch, we put another type of chemical indicator. This one is class 5 chemical indicator. We have class 4, class 5, class 6, and we will say the difference between them. So class 1 is the one which is the tape, or this one, type 1, and we call it exposure. It's only exposed to steam. Sterile or no, nothing. Why? Because we are in summer now. Take this one, put it on your window outside. In August, it will turn black. So is it sterile? No, it's not. So it's exposed to heat. But sterile or no, it's not an indication. Okay? So what will tell me if the items are sterile or no? Class 4 or type 4, type 5, and type 6. This is type 5. We call it type 5. Type 5 and integrating indicator, because the ink is integrating from the capsule up to the acceptance. Okay? What is this? It's Google test. What is Google test? It's test three things inside the sterilizer. Temperature, steam, time. Right? Yes, temperature, steam, time. Okay? So, this one is equivalent to a very old test done in the 50s, early 50s, okay, that they put chemical indicator class 1 with towels up and down. And if the indicator will change the color, okay, then it means that the steam penetrates till it reaches the indicator. Okay, so when we are doing it every day in the morning for each sterilizer, without clothes, even without rag, even don't put this inside. We just get basket like this and put this on the drain. Put it upside down and put this on the drain like this, facing up, this one facing up. Why on the drain? Coolest point. Why the drain? This is the coolest point of the sterilizer inside the chamber. Okay, why no loads? Because I need the biggest volume of air inside the machine. Biggest volume of air. If I put loads, the load will replace the air. But I need the biggest volume of air. Why? Because this is air removal test. Air removal test. Some people call it DART, T-A-R-T, Daily Air Removal Test. Some people call it TST, time steam temperature, okay, TST. Okay, it got a lot of names. But it's mainly to check if the machine fit mechanically to continue working on the day. So if it fails, you cannot work with the machine.
And I'm sorry, sir. This body cannot be used in the gravity process. There are two different kind of sterilizers also. One is gravity process, one is air removal dynamic sterilizer. What we have is air removal dynamic sterilizer, mainly to remove air. How? Because there is a non-condensable gases inside the chamber, which is not visible, the air, right? So how to remove, whether it is removed or not, whether the vacuum is functioning it or not, whether the temperature is functioning it or not. To evaluate all this one quality indicator we need to run every day in the cycle. Right?
Okay? So, beginning of the day, I put one pack of this over the drain, okay? Not to block the drain, but I put basket and then put this face up, that direction, face up. And then I put it inside the machine. At the end of the cycle, it will open from this door. I will get it out and check the paper inside. Okay, when you check the paper inside, if the color change, if the color changes at the skin